You're watching Talk of the Town on Cambridge Cable TV 2 and a new Concord on Orbit TV 9.
On today's edition of Talk of the Town, Katie Goode from Zane State College and Sandy Doudna from the Ohio Valley Educational Service Center in for a couple of segments today to talk about the Southeastern Ohio Manufacturing Council and Zane State's Summer Manufacturing Institute. A couple of great ways for students around the area to learn about opportunities for them. Also, Heather Neff here from the Guernsey County Community Development Corporation to talk about the Outdoor Eco Expo. That and more here on Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios, it's Talk of the Town with Perry Baranich.
Thanks for tuning in to today's edition of Talk of the Town. I'm Daniel Barnett, ABC News Director, and I am in for your, let's say, unusual host, Perry Baranich, today. That's the running joke, right? I am joined today by Sandy Doudna. She is here from the Ohio Valley Educational Service Center, and by Katie Goode, who's here from Zane State College. And we're going to take, I think, a couple of segments today to talk about some really great opportunities for area teenagers, high school students, and college students when it comes to manufacturing in particular today, but we'll get to that in a moment. First, Sandy, let's talk to you about the Ohio Valley Educational Service Center, and you are a career pathway specialist there. What does that position entail?
Well, actually, my title is career pathway specialist, but I actually like to think of myself as career pathways coordinator.
Okay.
Because basically that's what I do. My position was started in October of 2015, and I was employed to work with the local high school seniors for the most part, although I do work with junior high students as well, and really all levels. It's really what is actually needed by that school district is what I do. So when I started this position, I basically started from scratch, and I started making a lot of connections with the local businesses and manufacturers within the community. I have 75 local businesses right here around the surrounding counties that will work with these students as far as job shadowing, and a lot of students don't have a clue what they want to do with the rest of their life. So I made up a list of job shadowing opportunities for these students. When I would take them into the classroom, we would go over and do some assessments through Ohio Means Jobs, which is backpacks, it's just a 80-question assessment that kind of gears them into kind of a career cluster, 16 different career clusters that after the assessment that they would have to choose from, and whether that be medical or industrial or agricultural, IT, and then we would kind of choose, okay, so this is something that you could be interested in. Let's go out in the community and let's see where you could fit in, and you could job shadow for either a half a day or a full day. And when we do the job shadowing, we usually try to I talk to the business and find out, what they're comfortable with. Are you comfortable with having a student for a full day, or should we do just a half day? And then you work with that student on, okay, can you show up on time? And this is what some of the things that you're going to have to wear, and this is some of the things that you're going to experience for the day. So it's just really working with the local students to provide opportunity and kind of bridge that gap between the students in high school and the local businesses to expose them to more things that they could be possibly interested in. After we do the job shadowing in the local districts, I try to bring in as many speakers as possible, especially at a junior and senior level. We have Mid-East adult programs that come in, and they will talk to the students about what they have to offer, whether that's the Powerline program, the LPN program. I have a Washington County Career Center that will come in, and they will expose students to like the surgical tech program, their chemical op program, and then we have students, if they find an interest in those after the speakers come in and then they want to go see those programs, we go to the career centers. A lot of students may have a 2 or 4 year pathway that they know that this is something that they want to do. Job shadowing sometimes will confirm that or not confirm that, and they job shadow and say, oh no, I do not want to do that the rest of my life. So after we bring the speakers in, I'm van certified, so we jump in the van and we go see these programs. And it's just really fun to watch them, have their eyes open and go, oh my gosh, this is something that I want to do. And a lot of times, if you don't want to do a 2 or 4 year program, you do you still can be involved and do a 6-month program or a year program through one of the adult career centers and get that certificate, which makes them more employable.
Sure.
So afterwards, after we do all that, if they decide they don't want to do anything and they're just going to graduate and they need a job, then we focus on, okay, what's available within the community, and let's have a link to fill out the applications and, you know, work on resume skills and interview techniques, and then go from there and go see local manufacturers.
Right.
So we will do workforce tours. So we'll figure out what the students may have an interest in. Usually I'll have 3 manufacturers that we try to hit at the per day, and we'll go in and we'll do the local tours. And with these manufacturers, they'll bring them in and they'll talk to the students. This is what we, need here within our facility. These are some of the things that if you're working here that you're going to have to know. So we're going to go and we're going to, are you a team player? Can you show up for work on time? And can you pass a drug screen? If you can pass a drug screen and you can be to work on time, we'll teach you what you need to do in this job, and then what is available with this job. So you have your 401ks, your retirement plans, you have tuition reimbursement, which is another big thing that students really don't know anything about. So if you don't have the money to go back to college, most or all of the local manufacturers around Cambridge, they have that tuition reimbursement, some up to $6,000 a year, that if you want to go to school, there's a way and a means to make that happen. Is it going to be easy? Well, no, maybe not, because life sometimes isn't easy. But you know what? If you want to go to college and you want to go back to school, you can do it for free, and they will back you. As that's just one of the things that they do here within the local community to help students or adults, further their education.
A lot of great opportunities, and I know so much of the time, especially at the high school level, there's a lot of focus on college readiness, but not so much career readiness, and teaching kids even things like making sure they know how to tie a tie for their interviews, having a proper resume, job interview techniques, the things that a lot of folks take for granted that aren't being taught in schools. So a lot of great opportunities. Now I know that we have a lot more ground to cover, so we're going to take a quick break, and we will come back with Sandy and with Katie to talk a little bit more about some opportunities for local young people when we return on Talk of the Town.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge location full of educational resources and toys that teach, as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door. The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Bill Dixon finds and sells some unique items and hard-to-find local collectibles. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge prides themselves on offering the largest inventory and the best customer service in the area. Visit their lot and experience the Classic Difference. The Classic Difference provides customers a service above and beyond what you'll find anywhere else. Their service department, body shop, and parts department strive for the best service and pricing in southeastern Ohio. Stop by the lot and browse their large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, ask about easy financing, or schedule an oil change. That's Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge. Stop by and experience the Classic Difference for yourself.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
And we are back here on Talk of the Town. Once again, I am joined by Sandy Doudna and by Katie Goode. And we touched on this a little bit in our last segment, but now we want to really dive into the Southeastern Ohio Manufacturing Council. Now, I know both of you are here today to talk about your roles in that, but Katie, what is the Southeastern Ohio Manufacturing Council?
So our Manufacturing Council, we're a collaborative group made up of area manufacturers, Zane State College, the Educational Service Center, along with other schools, Ohio Means Jobs, the Community Improvement Corporation, the Port Authority. So it's just a really collaborative effort where we get together and we try to address the needs that our area manufacturers have. So we have breakfast meetups is what we like to call them, where we feed. Usually if you feed people, they will come.
That's right.
Hopefully. So, and we have presenters that speak on topics that are of interest and of need to our manufacturers, whether that is opportunities for grant funding to train their incumbent workers, whether that is an update on what is going on with Sandy's position, or just anything that we think is going to be of interest and going to benefit our manufacturers, because they're such an important part of our community and such an important part of our economy. We want to make sure that they continue to grow and continue to thrive.
Absolutely. And obviously the two of you are in today to talk more about the angle we're coming at is opportunities, and the fact that there are these opportunities in our community that a lot of young people either don't think about or don't know about, and connecting good workers with good jobs.
Yes.
So I understand that one of the ways you're doing that is by having a Summer Manufacturing Institute coming up in July. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. This is such a fun camp, and it's such a cool opportunity for kids. It's open to junior high, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders in the area. It's July 24th through the 28th, and it's at our Cambridge campus. So what we do is just really get that exposure and get that excitement and that interest in students. We tour a different manufacturing facility every day, so they're able to see that what they have pictured. A lot of kids, a lot of parents have this idea in their mind that manufacturing is unsafe, that it's dirty, that it's not a good career path. So we really want to change that view. So getting students out there and seeing that there are good jobs and there are good jobs here. So that's half of the day, and then the other half of the day is different activities. We go into our welding lab, and the students are able to get on our CAD software and design a sign, and then watch the plasma cutter cut it out.
Very cool.
A metal sign, which is awesome. I don't know if we can zoom in the Talk of the Town sign.
There you go.
That came from our welding lab. So they get to make something like that and design it and paint it. It's a great opportunity for kids, especially for those kids that are interested in STEM, to realize what's here.
And that's what we had the junior high, I think 25 junior high students from Noble Local that actually we had over, and they got to go to Zane State, and they got to see what was available there, and they actually got to design a Zeppelonian and take that home with them. So that's just some of the things that we kind of tie in together with Zane State as well.
Now obviously we're talking about middle school and high school students, but obviously Zane State has a lot of opportunities for adults outside of the high school realm as well.
Definitely.
And especially when it comes to job training. Can you tell us a little bit about some of those opportunities?
Yes, especially at our Cambridge campus. We have programs that you can get exclusively at our campus. One of them that most definitely ties in is our Industrial Systems Engineering Technology. So that is it's a multi-craft maintenance. And sometimes when you hear maintenance, people think it's sweeping the floors and changing light bulbs. And that's not the case at all. No, it is your hydraulics, pneumatics, your PLCs. It's all hands-on, any kind of multi-craft maintenance that you're going to be doing in our facilities. That's a super program that leads to an excellent career. We also have welding at our Cambridge campus that you can get as a short-term certificate or a full degree, and oil and gas engineering technology and gas compression engineering technology. So these are excellent opportunities we're right in your back door. You don't, a lot of folks when you hear Zane State College think that you maybe have to go to Zanesville, and you don't. You can get these degrees fully here. I mean, we have over 40 programs, so if you want to do something and something else, you can go to our main campus, but get a lot of your classes here so you're not driving back and forth every day.
Now, obviously, oil and gas is a big thing right now, too. And I know that Zane State has brought on a lot of new programs having to do with that sort of training. So what opportunities are there when it comes to oil and gas, both for, I know you have some high school or career readiness type training programs and adult programs?
Right, yeah, so we have the oil and gas engineering technology and the gas compressor engineering technology, and there's also a gas compressor certificate program. So I think that, some people, we don't see as many trucks on the road anymore, and they think that maybe it's not a good job prospect, and that's just not the case. There's so many midstream jobs that have to happen after the drilling is complete, and these are perfect programs to get you prepared for a career in any of those. And they can be done, as you said, if you're in high school and you're interested in that, there's the College Credit Plus program. If you're an adult and interested in that, just come see us. We'll help you out with anything that we can. Okay, very good. Now let's take a final look at these programs. Sandy, if there are middle school or high school students or parents of students who are out there and they want to learn more about career pathways, how do they get in touch with you? Who's also the right student for that kind of a program?
Anybody is the right student for my type of a program, because it's really, they got to figure out what they want to do. And this is a way to figure out what you want to do. Job shadowing is great. Get in touch with me, Sandy Doudna, and my cell phone number, I can just go by my cell phone, 740-584-1642, or you can contact the Ohio Valley Educational Service Center as well.
And that office is right here in Cambridge, very easy to access. Actually, it's right down the street from our...
I walked up here.
Very good. And Katie, if folks want more information about the Summer Manufacturing Institute or the Southeastern Ohio Manufacturing Council, how do they get in touch with you? You can contact me. We have my office phone number is 588-1325, or you can email me is kgoode@zanestate.edu. And information on registering for the camp. You do have plenty of time to still register for that camp, or, as you said, information on the council. Okay. Now, if maybe there is a manufacturer out there, a business person who's interested in learning more about taking a role on that, can they reach out to you as well? Most definitely, yes. And if there's anyone listening that's a manufacturer, please reach out to me. We're always looking for more involvement from our community, so hopefully you're watching. Okay, very good. It's easy for them to watch. We'll throw in that plug for ourselves. But okay, Sandy Doudna from the OVESC and Katie Goode from Zane State College, thanks for taking the time to sit down with me today. Awesome. Thanks for having us. No problem. And we'll be back with more on Talk of the Town in just a moment.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town. Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
The Old Country Loft features country curtains in stock, or order that special design to customize your decor. You can also pick out braided or decorative woven rug from her large selection in stock. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Talk of the Town Show and stay up to date.
And welcome back to Talk of the Town. I'm Daniel Barnett. I'm joined now by Heather Neff. She's here from the Guernsey County Community Development Corporation to talk about the 3rd annual Outdoor Eco Expo that's coming up on Saturday, June 24th. at the Lower City Village Park, and it's an exciting event.
I'm
glad that we're talking about the third year.
It is.
And welcome. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
So tell, for those folks out there who aren't familiar, tell us a little bit about the Outdoor Eco Expo. What's it about?
It's an Outdoor Eco Expo. We focus on any of the proceeds going back to our community, in which the Guernsey County CDC, that's what we do, is dedicated to the community. It's going to be a sportsman's bash. We have 50 guns to give away. We have tons of cash prizes, such as drones and lodge giveaways and Yeti coolers. Many of the guns, they were donated by the Guernsey County chapter of the NRA. So we have 50 guns from Smith & Wesson to Rugers to Glocks. Plus also going on that day, we have a kids zone. It's going to have bounce houses and a petting zoo. We're going to have activities and drawings, especially just for the kids. It is a free admission. That's our thanks for giving back to the community. That's our way of saying thank you. There's going to be 30 plus vendors on tap, and it's a diverse of vendors. I mean, there's a little something for everyone. So, and there's going to be concessions there, free hot dogs and chips, and that event will take place on next Saturday, June 24th, from 11 to 4. Okay, and let's get a little more in depth and talk about those vendors, so folks kind of know when they come out, what kinds of things are they going to be seeing? There's a little bit of a mixture this year that we've got from hunting and fishing, handcrafted knives. We have a gentleman coming in with dog training and dog courses for hunts. Then we threw in some primitive crafts, that kind of stuff, so a little bit of something for everyone. Gotcha. So it's a chance, if you are an outdoors person of any variety, there's going to be something there for you. Sure, absolutely. Okay. Now, obviously this is one event the CDC does of many throughout the year, and as you stated, giving back to the community. What are some of the other events that the CDC does throughout the year? What's the CDC's mission? We're just dedicated to our community and community improvement. But as of next month, July 15th, we're having a fish camp at Jackson Park for the kids. You can sign up online for that. In August, we're having a 5K run at down on the trail. As of course everybody knows, we own and maintenance and take care of the Guernsey walking trail. And then there's just more month to month that we're just going to start having something, every month to support the community and to bring in funds to help some of our other programs, such as the Veterans Transportation Program we have. It's free of charge for any of the Guernsey County veterans. So just to keep giving back to the community. Now, the Eco Expo is one of your biggest fundraisers for the year, correct? Yes. And how much do you hope to raise? We're hoping to raise $20,000. The city of Cambridge had donated the skate park equipment that was at the city park to us, and the proceeds from this benefit are going to go towards the development and to finish a skate park, which will be down at our trailhead on Corduroy Road. Okay. Now I know that there are a number of different projects you have in the works. The skate park's one of them. Sure. What are some of the other ways in which this money goes back into the community? The Veterans Transportation Program's one of them. What are some of the others? We just actually completed a archery range down on Corduroy Road at the trailhead. That is for archery. There's many points set up with the footage just for archery practice. And there's a couple other programs that we apply for grants as well too. So there's a lot of other upcoming things. We're wanting to do a trail extension. Okay. So we're going to be looking for funds to help do that, to extend that trail about another, I believe, mile. Okay. So. Obviously, a lot of folks know about the CDC, if for no other reason than the Great Guernsey Trail, and that's been a great thing for the community. Yes. I go out there and walk all the time on it, so I get good use out of it. I know a lot of other people do too. I was out there about a week or two ago, and we actually had two oil and gas leased gentlemen, and they were actually using and utilizing the archery range, and they said it's the best thing that could have came about for something for them to do in the evenings. Cool, very good. Now, obviously, you're a community-focused organization. Are there opportunities for people to volunteer if they want to get involved? Absolutely. We welcome volunteers. We also, as well as during the summer, have Job and Family Services. Their youth workers are down. But yeah, we're always looking for volunteers to help pick up, litter along the trail, or, help hang signs or paint, or volunteers are always welcome.
Okay, very good. So again, we don't want to glaze over too much that we do have the Outdoor Eco Expo coming up on June 24th. Begins at 11 a.m. Ends at 4 p.m. Admission is free.
It is free.
And that will be held at the Lore City Village Park. That is at one of the trailheads for the park.
Right.
Or for the trail, rather. If folks want more information about the Outdoor Eco Expo or about the CDC's mission in general, how do they get in touch with you?
They can go to our website, which is www.outdoorecoexpo.com. You can also purchase your tickets there as well for the expo.
Okay, and the tickets go towards the prizes and things?
Yeah. Well, we already have some of our prizes were donated, but those tickets also go towards those proceeds for the skate park.
Gotcha. All right. And you are on Facebook as well?
Sure.
Okay, so folks can get all the information
Outdoor
they need.
Outdoor Expo, and it'll pop up.
Okay, very good. Well, Heather Neff from the Guernsey County Community Development Corporation, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And we will be back to wrap up Talk of the Town in just a moment.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge location full of educational resources and toys that teach, as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services.
Thank you for joining us on today's Talk of the Town. I'd like to thank our guests as well, Katie Goode, Sandy Doudna, and Heather Neff. Thank you, ladies, for joining us today. If you enjoyed today's Talk of the Town, you can find us on YouTube at YRPTV. That is our channel there. Our episodes are all archived. You can also find us on Facebook at Talk of the Town. And of course, our segments are available at yourradioplace.com, where you can also find all of your local news, sports, and weather. Also, I'll be joining you in a couple of weeks. We will have a special show for July 4th and that week. Stay tuned for more details on that. For my director and producer, Adam Green, and our usual host, Perry Barnett, I'm Daniel Barnett, thanking you for tuning in to Talk of the Town.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Sitting for 3 or more hours a day can cut off 2 years of a person's life.
Obesity causes 44% of diabetes.
Obesity in teens and children has nearly tripled in 30 years.
Lack of exercise is as deadly as smoking.
Get going, Guernsey!
For more information about Healthy Guernsey, call Southeastern Med's Wellness Resource Department at 435-2946 or visit SEORMC.org. Your sports authority in East Central Ohio is ESPN Cambridge, FM 107.9, AM 1270 on your radio dial. Featuring great programming like Mike and Mike, Dan Lebitard, Ohio State basketball, Reds baseball, Blue Jackets hockey, select NFL games, and college football and basketball. ESPN Cambridge is also your local sports authority too, featuring local high school sports all year round with some viewable on cable TV 2 in Cambridge or streaming online at yourradioplace.com/YRPTV. Your home for sports is ESPN Cambridge, FM 107.9, AM 1270. You're watching Talk of the Town on Cambridge Cable TV 2 and a new Concord on Orbit TV 9.